Why have I never done this? All right, so we're at the Raven Cliff Falls parking lot, and this is the second part of our Jones Gap series. We're going to hike Rim of the Gap to Jones Gap from the Raven Cliff parking area. And no, that is not Nick with us, it is Will.
Nick Jr.
So Nick had to go home, so we got the next best thing. Well, he's already picked up on the navigating, so Nick, you might lose your job. We done give Will the navigation job. He's already figured out where we're at and where we're going. So we're gonna do Rim of the Gap Trail. I estimate it to be somewhere around 7 to 8 miles, but we couldn't start from Caesar's Head because it wasn't open. So it's gonna add a little bit to our trip.
So we're here.
It's just so far away from the map. How do you know where you are? I mean, because
it's inches away. Well, I mean, Mark getting hit anyway, so. That's what I'm saying, you're the clear. Because then I'm clearing the low boys and you go the top boys.
Yeah, thank you guys both for clearing the spider webs for me. So Will has the same problem as Nick. From 5'9" up. How tall are you, Will?
6'4", but these boots probably 5.
So 6'4", 6'5". From 5'9" to 6'5", Will has.
I'm talking about 5'9", I'm 5'11".
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
You sure? Still?
Well, I mean, I don't have any cartilage in my knee, so.
Yeah, I'm thinking you're.
Maybe I'm shorter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, there's a space there where Will was taking the spider webs in the face because Mark's not tall enough to clear them. Well, looks like we had a storm.
Yeah, that's really. Look at that. Yeah, there's a whole lot of Mark's not tall enough stuff going on.
Yeah.
The slander. This tree is due to that slander. Somebody said Mark's not tall enough, and all of a sudden hulked out and pushed trees at him. Not 100% about this. What's really slick right there is moss and it's what?
That rock doesn't look any better.
Right? All I need to do is land on my rear end. Woo! Yeah, it definitely wobbles a good bit.
Oh, that was pretty painful. That was a pretty steep climb.
Yeah. Man, y'all should have seen some of the things me and Dad were climbing over. Oh, I hear you. Straight up. Will's like, get out of here with your 2 wisdom 2 stairs. I've had 4 wisdom 2 stairs. That's the way we pick on your dad.
Yeah, a lot. If we pick on you, a lot of it's directed towards your dad because he's not here.
To take it.
That's just what we do.
Well, you sound like him, so it sounds
Yeah.
like he's over my shoulder.
And I'm looking down as I'm hiking, and all I see is your boots. So it sounds like Nick is here with us. But
it's almost like the same gait almost. Don't you think?
yeah,
I mean, it feels like the same gait. And he's kind of as tall and he sounds like him, so the voice is coming
yeah, from the
the
same.
right direction.
Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine if he was like 5'1"?
Yeah.
Who is this person? Well, I'm sure he would love to be here. Oh, I should say, I know he would love to be here.
Oh yeah. Well, we do it because it helps pass the time and forget about the long climbs and stuff. We just kind of rag each other.
Don't let him fool you. They do it. Just the left.
So that's the other side that we were on, going up the Rainbow Falls.
Okay, we hung a left to get to the yellow. So
Right, so we got to take another left, but
oh wait, no, this is.
that's still purple.
We haven't gotten to the split in the trailer.
There's
where it
a
does the
map
loop.
over there.
I think this is where the loop splits into the two separate sections.
Oh, there's a map over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is purple. So this is where the loop splits into the two sides. After this, then we're going to take a left to get to. Yeah. The left is over there.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh man, it is. Whoa. Yeah.
You know Lori's supposed to meet us at noon.
Well, that's for the whole loop, right? So.
It's the hardest trail in South Carolina, man. Now everything is wet and slick.
Yeah, it is slick.
Whoa.
Oh, foot.
Whoa.
Really?
Somebody missed a spider web. I don't know how y'all did it.
I ducked it. It wasn't hard being 5'9".
Well, that's what I am, so that's why I said that.
He's got to feel better about it. He's
Yeah.
getting with him.
Will was like 5'9". I was that high when I was tall when I was 12 years old.
Well, I haven't had a teacher who needs to be taller than me since I was in 5th grade.
There you go. Man, that stuff is so deceiving.
that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when they get older, they know how to stop, drop, and roll. Yeah, that's
So we got the blood and the sweat.
Oh,
If
we
we
got
start-
the sweat.
If we start crying for the tears,
We'll complete the
smack us in the back of the head. That's what Nick would do.
We would have been running there. Or at least jogging, moving a lot faster. Sure, your foot so far. I mean, relatively confident that our knee would hold out. More heavy than it used to be. This is slick, man. I mean, that's really slick. He went up on his head pretty quickly. Yeah.
moved out there. Like, and I think that, and then also having my own, albeit smaller mission field within the public school, getting to talk with people who have very little knowledge at all. I find myself connecting with them a lot better now.
Yeah.
That is nice too.
Life is short, or it could be long. We sat down and talked with our Edward Jones guy. What's the next step, you know?
You know, that's not as viable an option.
All right.
There's a whole lot of rock faces in here.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that suck if something came out of there? I'd sweep the knee. Gotta go.
No, there'd be a real video. Deranged man summons wolf or bear.
Sasquatch. Balding Sasquatch.
Hold you or me. Okay. Because I really haven't seen much of a big cliff.
No,
I know you can't see it, but this is a sheer cliff here. And you just kind of walk along the side of the cliff.
and then there's a split, and you can go to the top of Raven. It was so funny. We were laughing him. Pretty smart.
I will cut that out, Will. I don't want your mama seeing that. She'll fuss at me. Camera going. Oh, Nick, you would be so proud.
That was a little bit. Timing was off a little bit.
I didn't know when to say it.
It's funny, but it's.
Dad told me he's like, all right.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he told me he was gonna give you a zinger to get Mark on.
I don't know.
So Will said, so we're hiking from Raven Cliff to John's Gap. Is the gap closed? Mark was like, no. Why would it be?
But yes.
It's
Had my crown replaced.
so Mark no longer has a gap. His crown is in place. So it's just straight down. Matter of fact, looks like we're on an overhang.
Wound up getting like I don't know, some kind of temporary crowns in. So these crowns are 40 years old. And those steps are long. For a guy 5'9".
Well, we'll see.
So there's some theories that you fill that tube, pull that nerve, and fill it with whatever.
This is a slow go.
So theoretically,
We're an hour and a half in. We've only been 2.6 miles.
and I would imagine that
It's really
crew,
technical
I know he's in gum there. There's that
and it's wet,
flow on it and cause problems.
but there's plenty of
You know, your mouth
mountain laurel or rhododendrons
health in your body,
that you can hang on to.
and then combined with your gut health, that's pretty significant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How you feel.
Less than 4?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we do. As a team, we do it. Because 2 trucks are coming down. There's 2 tire machines on the front line and on the rear line. So all 4 tires are being mounted at one time. And then the road cages, 2 fronts go through one, and 2 rears go through the other. So the front guy pops the bead and then sends the tire through the glow cage to the secondary guy. And he puts there. Yeah, I drove for Pepsi for 10 years, right?
Uh-huh.
That's not really true. I drove for Pepsi for maybe 5 years. The last 5 years, I didn't really use my CDL.
One of my favorite sections of Rim of the Gap Trail.
Certainly interesting. He's Louise Mark.
You're like, why did he put his foot over there? Yeah, that's why.
I'll say that's a low gap there.
Yep.
I had to crouch with like extended legs. Oh, well, that was much more graceful.
Yeah. It's much easier going through from Gap Hill to Ravencliff Falls. Oh, that's a wicked climb to add to our current climb.
All right.
It's time for hands and feet.
No, I'm not getting muddy. I say that right before I slip down on my face.
That's slick mud.
Yeah, it is. The climb does not let up. So it took us over 2 hours to go 3.4 miles, and we finally catch a break. It's leveled out just slightly. That was no joke. Very technical, very wet, steep climbs, and I highly recommend doing it in August when the humidity's through the roof. It's fantastic. No, seriously, this is a winter hike because the view is better, because you don't have all the leaves blocking your view.
I think we stayed straight.
I don't even remember.
No,
I didn't think there were any.
I think this goes back down to John's Gap Trail.
Yeah, this goes. Are we here already? Yeah, this is that trail.
So we're over halfway through.
Yeah, we're almost done.
Yeah.
Well, we're over halfway.
We still got to go to the lookout point.
So
We think we have reached the pinnacle and we are descending. So we turned on the purple trail and we are going to go to Little Pinnacle Mountain.
everybody gets one. Is that pretty place up there? No,
Yeah.
is that it?
Yeah, pretty place is right over there. It's
Because there's like
that's
a building
the power
there.
lines. I think it's there. See there?
Yeah.
That's a pretty place. Oh, look at that farm. Field. Oh, I forgot those lizards. Amazing.
All that uphill paid off, didn't it?
Man, it did. It was lovely. Thank you.
It's all downhill from here.
Trying to talk it up, aren't you?
Yep. So it's getting technical again. We think we may have lost the trail.
No. My uncanny sense of direction and cat-like reflexes. He has graduated from the Cannonball School of Running to the Panther-like gait of rock scrambling.
There you go.
A fat panther. It's been watching too much Netflix. And eating too much ice cream.
Marvel's new superhero, Fat Panther.
Fat Panther. Not Black Panther. Fat Panther.
Hey, you think you're getting done and then you got another steep climb like a quarter mile from the parking lot. Spider webs are everywhere. So that was a great hike. Very challenging. We could see the parking lot, but we still had to go like a half a mile. We're going to end up with about 7.8 miles. Took us about 4 hours and 45 minutes, and we only stopped once at the lookout for about 15 minutes. So it's a 4.5 hour hike from Raven Cliff Falls parking lot. Foot cramp.
At least until the truck and stuff, I'm still gonna be hearing it.
We were up there, boy.
I mean, I know the camera's not going to show the steepness of that, but
It's up there.
yeah, we were up there. Just like a half mile ago or so. Lori was kind enough to pick us up today.
I just parked their very first spot, and I said, no,
You're here, that's the important thing. Mark wants a hug. I recommend against it.
Hey baby, how are you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Good. You know, we heard you on the phone, and I told Mark as soon as we hung up, I said, he sounds exactly like his dad.
Yep.
That's what everybody says. I don't really.
Southern Appalachia, the Blue Ridge Mountains. This is my home. These valleys and mountains have a special place in my heart. It's where I go to center myself after a hard week. It's where friendships and bonds are made from the struggles through the terrain and the difficulties of a long hike. It's where stories are made and memories are created. We all have these special places in our lives that we long to visit, and the Blue Ridge Mountains are mine. I'm glad that I get to share this magnificent area with you, and I encourage you to grab a friend and get out and find your special place. Thanks for watching.